Hello and welcome to SGT Gaming. Today we bring you the latest race from Motorsport Manager. Please don't forget to subscribe, like and comment. We're going to struggle. Guys, welcome back. So far this series we've had a great start. We've done a lot of developing to the car. As you can see over here, it's improving a lot with 7th worst now rather than the worst. Drivers, we have the best. In terms of staff, we're 3rd, so we're doing alright in terms of that. Headquarters, like I mentioned at the end of the last video, headquarters, we're gonna struggle to do anything with that this year. So it's going to be next year that we're going to have to push on with that. Hopefully, with a nice little bit of prize money, we can invest a lot into that once the car's been built pre-season. Pit crew, we do still have one of the worst, and it shows when we do our pits. So last race we just didn't have any pits at all, and obviously that's what helped us in the end. We won by, I think it was 7 seconds. So it's literally that's the difference between 1st and 5th. So that's something we do need to improve on. We need to get some new pit crew in. But overall, it's been a great start, great development from the team. And from the actual car point of view as well. We've got a solid car. So in the standings, in the Drivers' Championship, we are 2nd and 3rd. Only 3 points separate Gomez and Leclerc. So I'm confident we can actually push on and overtake Leclerc this year. I think we can get a nice first place finish. It'd be nice to get top 3, but I do think we can get first place just because of the quality that the guys are actually performing at the moment. Now there is still 3 races, so I might change my tune in a couple of races after we've got some results. But right now I'm fairly confident. And in the constructors, we are smashing it. Especially after last race with a 1st and 3rd place finish, it worked out for us really, really well. It gave us a lot of points, so we're quite far ahead here against Prima. We have got the suspension, which will be finished in 8 days. Performance-wise and reliability-wise, they're working on that now on the car to get it ready. So obviously, we went for performance this time round, just because if we can get some of these parts actually up to top scratch, we can actually push on. We're not going to have one of the worst cars on the field for much longer. So I reckon it's going to be a lot easier creating that distance, creating that space between pit times as well. So we're gonna try and improve the performance on a lot of these parts now for the next couple of months. Like I say, in terms of the headquarters, we do need to improve a couple of bits, but I mean, £8 million just for an upgrade, we're going to leave ourselves short. We're already making a loss of 3.3 mil. So I want to get this season out of the way before we worry about anything like that. So the next race is Munich, and we'll call it Track 1. There is 3 of them. In 31 days. Oh, F1's back in Tondela. Where is he? Hamilton 8th. Hamilton's having the worst season in the world. He's not performing, but it looks like the car isn't performing for them either, so I'm glad I'm not that team. We got some feedback, okay. Hello. I feel like I'm going bonkers. I can't think straight. I don't know what I'm good or bad at anymore. I'm really finding practice and quality sessions harder these days, and then sometimes I just feel like my racecraft is, well, rubbish. I think I can get on top of this, but what should I concentrate on? Practice and qualifications. It's probably the better way to go, because if he starts in the top, he's not going to lose it. Suspension's finished. So again, Gomez is getting the better parts again. just because he seems like the better performer overall. This will be finished. Can't change that too much. So current best part, current best part. So we need to do one more of these. We'll go with that. I think that's the best we can actually get out of that. And this will be, guys, our last upgrade, our last piece of development for the season. Just because although it's a small amount each time, it's a lot of money to keep throwing at the car, especially when we're already performing decent enough. I mean, if we go across the board, yeah, fair enough, we have the 8th best car, but we're standard with everybody there. Acceleration-wise, we're 7th, but we're actually not far away from the top. Deceleration, we're the best, so I don't have any issues going in front of that. And corners, that's what we're just about to improve with our suspension. But again, I'm assuming as soon as we get that upgrade, it should leave us about here, which is not far away from the rest of the pack. That and the fact that we cannot do anything else because of the headquarters. So I'm not going to be concentrating too much on trying to improve the vehicle anymore from this point onwards. Hamilton 8th again. Red Bull smashing it. So 14 days. So we'll get that before the GP race again, which is good. So there really is nothing else to do in terms of developing the car this year. Gomez. There we go. So the cars are at the best that they're going to be. So like I said, we're about there. I think that's alright, to be fair. We're in the best possible shape going into the next race. Like I say, this time we might have to pit. Last time I got lucky. I think we got really lucky. It was very, very close. But this time we're not gonna pit in at all until as late as possible. So I think I might still go with the medium tyres, try and get ourselves some sort of distance between people, and then pit. But we'll see what happens. A lot of it depends on qualifying as well. If we can get a nice qualifying time. Oh, there's a 40% chance of it. So there's going to be a change anyway. If the rain comes, we're going to have to pit in. Everyone will do. To change to inters. Acceleration. Compared to the top teams in the grid, our acceleration is a bit lackluster. Don't suppose you're thinking of getting designers working on a new gearbox? No, Andre. No, I have no plans on doing that at all, mate. We can't afford it, and we won't be able to improve anything. And he's got the best car out of both of them, so I think he's being a little bit, unfair towards my designers. 6th best car though. 6th best car. Come on, mate. Calm down, Andre. I'm sure this is the second time I've said this. Right, performance work complete, which is good. So that's fine. We'll do those 2 parts now. Try and even it out a little bit. Yeah, so we'll go with that. So they'll finish about the same time-ish. Why are you angry? Sort yourself out. You're the one that's having the affair, love. Alright? She's the one who's not performing. When she wants to perform, I'll get the parts. Which is a lie, because we can't afford it. So practice will give Faith the opportunity to sort her own car out. None of those are going to be happy with what they've got so far, but it's up to them to work out what the best is. Gomez should have an amazing lap. Third. So they're both having one more crack at it by the looks. Nope, it's too late. So as expected, Gomez is started off well. Qualifying is going to be good. I'm looking forward to qualifying now. So they're not happy with what they've got. So there you're happy, okay, I need to keep an eye on that. We'll try that for your first qualifying session. We'll keep to the same tyres. And you... We'll try that. If you go with those same tyres, we don't want to be wasting tyres for no reason. So we want to take qualifying and see what we can get. Hopefully Gomez can keep doing what he's doing. It'll give us a nice start to this race weekend. Perfect from Anthony, not the best for Gomez. So Anthony Gomez has got the fastest lap, well, fastest start. Gomez again. It's going to be a good lap from Gomez. It's going to be a good lap from both of them, to be fair. So it looks like Gomez has set the pace. No, Collett's just taken it just. So a couple more tweaks and we'll send him straight back out. Hopefully we get a little bit more of an improvement from Gomez so he can get his position back. So close, look at that, Ahmed. So you're close to happy, close. Same wheels, get you going. You're not happy at all though, what's wrong with you? We'll try that. It might work. It might not. When it comes to setting up the car, I don't really have any idea. It's all purely guessing. So Collett and Ahmed's not going again, by the looks of it. So Anthony's off. Can she improve? That's an improvement for Anthony. That's on par for Gomez. Another improvement for Anthony. Another on par for Gomez. Anthony. 10th. I thought we were going to get an improvement there. I'm a bit gutted, to be fair. 3rd and 10th. So close there at the top now, though. We'll try Elisa Better. Italian, maybe? Right, okay. So this one seems a little bit harder than the last couple of races. Not really... the cars are not as good, as not well set up as what they were. That little bit of difference there. Right, that's one vehicle sorted. 90, improved a little bit. I've got to take that. I don't really like messing around with the cars too much. Just before a race, just in case you get something wrong, and then that's it. The rest of the race is just a catastrophe. So we're going to get the guys pushing early doors. I've got Andre on supers, and I've got Anthony on mediums. So it's just so I can change things up, and so both guys don't have to pit at the same time. That's straight off. That's unlucky for them. So we do need to watch the tyre heat for this one. Anthony's smashing it now though, look at her. Also, there's expected rain. It did say there was a 40% chance of rain. So I'd need to keep an eye out for that as well. Calm down with the fuel now. We don't want to be using too much early doors, like the other races really. Don't say that already. So Gomez might have an issue with suspension at some point during this race, which is not what I wanted to see, what I need to hear. Need to have an early pit to get the tyres back and get the suspension back to how it was, which is going to ruin Gomez's whole race. So we'll have to keep an eye on that now. Everything else seems fine, it's just that suspension. So that's another down port move. There we go, look, yeah. So at some point soon this suspension's going to fail completely. I think Gomez is going to be out of this race quicker than we think. It's going to be a low end of the table finish for Gomez now, because that is not going to last. What are we looking at? 33 laps. Just have to watch, see how it develops now. Holding out for now. We're doing alright for fuel now. We're starting to gain a little bit of fuel spare. Tyre heat is too good, so we need to get that up a little bit more now. But I've got to watch this suspension for Gomez. I don't want to put too much into Gomez pushing and then getting nothing. So there you go, straight away. Gomez is going to have to come in, which means we're going to have to change to the medium tyres, and that's going to have to get fixed. That's 9 seconds. We're going to come out 18th. This is going to be the worst thing in the world. I don't know what I want here. We'll just go balance. We'll see what happens. Either way, Gomez is pretty much out of this race now, which is a shame. He's fighting for the Drivers' Championship, and he's out last. Doesn't seem to be an issue with your car. Lovely. Your suspension's on its way out. So it's all on Anthony at this point, providing nothing happens to her car. Gomez has got a lot of catching up to do. Seems like Gomez has got loads of space. We might as well try and get him up to at least as close as possible to 17th. There's a 10-second gap, so we don't want to be relying too much on pit stops, otherwise we're not going to get anywhere with that. But Gomez is currently smashing it. Nice. It's a solid lap. Gomez is going for it again. "26 laps remaining." So what we're to about 6 seconds behind Crawford now, which means if those guys start pitting, we're probably going to be looking about 8th, 9th for Gomez, which is a long way from where he normally is, but at the end of the day, it's better than 18th. He's definitely at the moment got a couple of points on the board just for having the fastest lap. We've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 cars that are going to be pitted soon, hopefully. Which will put Anthony first. Which means it might be worth pitting Anthony when we've got that distance, because it's going to be all the way down to Fittipaldi, which is 21 seconds. So it might be worth pitting Anthony as soon as these guys go in. Doesn't appear to be any rain coming yet. Looks like Williams has had an issue with his vehicle as well. Oh no. Here we go again, look. It's going to hit him. Yeah. I mean, Gomez is on medium tyres, so there's no need to change the tyres now. Oh no. We'll keep these on. And we'll just fix that. So it looks like both racers are going to be having an issue. So 12th and 18th, both with suspension problems. 20 laps remaining. Doohan's pitting, he's got an issue. .10 behind 16th. About 10 seconds, no sorry, 5 seconds away from the top 10 for Anthony. Gomez are going to have to pit again with them. It's not going to be long until Anthony's going to have to pit as well. It's been a horrible race weekend. I think if the rain does come, we're still going to stay out on the track, leave them with mediums. Try and get a top 10 finish for both of them, regardless. Because at this point we've had too many pits, and it looks like we're going to have another one coming. Daz has got an issue. That's what I like to see. Gives it half a chance now. Got 1, 2, 3, 4 people that still need to pit. So Anthony still could get some more positions. Tough. I'll wait until it gets critical this time. Wheels are just not heating up for Anthony either. Daz has got it. So currently, the guys have got no points on out of this race anyway. Pit Anthony. Fourteenth and 16th. This is horrible. 10 laps remaining. Gomez is about to go in after finally getting back up to 14th. So I'm assuming this will be the last time Gomez will go into the pits for his issue. On 3-3-2. Nice. Eight laps remaining in what has got to be the worst race weekend ever. So there's a couple of people pitting, but I think we're way too far, yeah, we're miles behind anywhere that we could make a difference. '15th and 18th. Who would have thought from first and third last race? Five laps remaining. Prof has got an issue. Does that mean we can gain one position? No. Oof, just. %, 24%. Well, we've got 3 laps remaining. Anthony's getting pushed as well. I don't care this time, Gomez, I'm not gonna lie. Past caring when it comes to this car and this race. 12th place for Anthony. Fighting her way back up. We're on final lap. Just give it everything. Car brakes are car brakes. We've already lost most of the dignity that they had left. Just give it some welly. 7 seconds away from Williams as well, Gomez. So see if you can get a fastest lap with your broken car. Go on, Anthony. Not a bad result, Anthony. No. It was a very bad result. So, SGT Racing's worst ever race strategy ever. The car failed multiple times, so that's down to me. I didn't improve the reliability during the month, so I'll take that. That's my fault. Anthony did well to get where she did in the end, but it's cost us massively. Is in every single aspect. We're making a big financial hit this month again. We've lost a lot of points, and what makes it worse is we're going back to Germany in the next race. We'll call it track 2. So it's just not worked out for us. Faith says that she had an appalling race, but I mean, she could have been a lot worse. So, relationship with the mechanic. Wow, what's wrong? It's not the mechanic's fault that you broke everything. So we've got 2 more races left. Pit crew. I'll take these. See, everything costs a lot of money. Too much money. So now we've got to start getting rid of some of our worst pit crew members. I hate this part of the job. No, I'm just kidding. Toth, you're fired. Okay, so Collins wins in qualifying. Car update, yeah, it got ruined. Channel 4. Do you have a moment to answer question from Channel 4? Yes. You've had some time to get used to the team now. What are your main worries at the moment? Improving the performance level. How has that upset you? You should be happy with that, surely. I've written a quick report. Our fastest was 4.9. Meaning we broke our previous. Well done, mate. Well done. We had to do 5 of them, though. Or 6. I can't even remember. That's how many we did. So I'm not taking that as a positive at all. Sponsors. We've still got two slots available, which I need filling ASAP. Otherwise, we're going to struggle to finish this season. 3.8. What we're looking at. 6. 7.4, is it? No. 7.6 mil is what's going to be going during the next 2 races, and that's what funds we've got. So I'm going to have a word with the big boss man in a race also to try and get that budget up a little bit, and we need them sponsorships filling. Second in the team standings, and we're 2nd and 3rd in the driver standings. It hasn't hit us too much. It's just a shame. It's a shame that we did so well during the first 2 races, and then we've thrown it away. Everything's failed at the worst possible time. So this month, well, the next month, I'm going to be spending a lot of time trying to improve the reliability, especially of those suspensions, because that was a nightmare. But also trying to get some funding, like I say, from sponsorships to help us continue and finish this season. There'll be no more improvements to the vehicle because we can't afford it, and it's adequate. The cars can win these races at this point, so it's literally down to the racers and the strategy at this point. So we'll see where we end up. It's been a very disappointing race weekend, and we're coming back again in 38 days. I'm gutted for both the racers and for the team. We failed. It was ridiculous. Until next week, guys. Thanks for watching. I've been Sergeant Furbio, and don't forget to check out the channel and subscribe.